Hello and welcome to Blue Ventures AI-generated training video. In this video, we discuss using Smartsheet Dynamic View for data management and how to update translation and reference files for Kobo Collect. Reference files are a very important part of the data system and are used in the Kobo Collect surveys. Partners are able to update and revise reference files in Smartsheet Dynamic View. Any new data that does not yet exist in the reference files can be manually added during collection in Kobo, which must then be validated by partners. Depending on how quick partners can validate new data, will determine how quickly those new names are added to reference files and Kobo Collect. Just another reason why it is important to connect to internet before data collection and update the Kobo Collect surveys. Remember to set your preferences to auto-update in the Kobo app by going to Form Management under the project settings. Here, select Exactly Match Server and select every 15 minutes under Automatic Update Frequency. We will now walk through each of the reference files, introduce the various columns, and discuss dynamic dropdowns. Within Smartsheet Dynamic View, you will find the reference files followed by the country code, the org ref, admin 1, 2, and 3, Fisher, buyer, and data collector ref, landing site, fishing ground and management ref, the gear, species, LW, min-max, and translations ref. You will also find any files for translation and the 4 data validation sheets, names and gears, value warnings, species, and other. Let's start in the org ref. The majority of sheets are going to have a country, partner, name, and label column. Partners will be updating the label column, which is what everybody will see in the Kobo Collect surveys and on the dashboard. Please do not change the label unless absolutely necessary, as joins are based on this. The name is automatically created from the label column with no spaces and no punctuation, only underscores. The org ref could include one or multiple partner organizations. They may work with only one species group such as octopus, while others work with multiple species groups. The active column is a very important column. Partners will need to select yes for entries to appear in Kobo Collect. Ideally, rows should not be deleted, but if you would like to remove a duplicate entry, select yes in the Remove column. All sheets contain a Modified By, Modified Date, and Latest Comment column, allowing users to know when a row was last modified and by whom. You can click on each row to make edits in the Details panel, or click the New button in the top right corner to add new data. Any changes made will need to be saved. To ask a question, select the Comments tab in the Details panel. Any changes made to the reference files won't be updated to Kobo Collect for approximately 24 hours. Admin 1 is the highest administrative level after country, such as region, state, or province depending on the country. Partners will update the label column and select the corresponding partner organization that works in that Admin 1. If 2 partners work in the same Admin 1, you will need to create 2 rows with the same label, associated with different partners. Again, you will need to select Yes under Active for the Admin 1 to appear in Kobo Collect. The column partner in this sheet is considered a dynamic dropdown. It will only show options from the sheet it is connected to. In this case, the partner dropdown list is connected to the names in the org ref. The partner flag will be red if the partner value does not exist in the org ref. Dynamic dropdowns update every 15 minutes, so if you were to add a new partner name in the org ref, it would not show up in the Admin 1 partner dropdown list for approximately 15 minutes. Admin 2 is the highest administrative level after Admin 1, such as municipality or district, for example. Label is where you can update Admin 2 names and select Yes under the active column. You will also need to select the corresponding Admin 1 where Admin 2 is located and the associated partner. The Admin 1 ref name is a dynamic drop-down list connected to the name column in the Admin 1 ref. The flag will be red if the value does not exist in the Admin 1 ref. Admin 3 is the administrative level after Admin 2, such as village or community. Do not change the label unless absolutely necessary since Admin 3 is connected to other reference files. New entries should include the corresponding Admin 2, where Admin 3 is located, and the associated partner. The latitude and longitude in decimal degrees is required for each Admin 3, as well as the start date. Within Fisher ref is the name of each fisher, associated partner, and the Admin 3 that they fish in. If a fisher is active in different locations, then the name should be listed multiple times with each admin 3 value. Yes must be selected under active if you want the Fisher name to appear in Kobo. Lastly, gender is required for each Fisher. The gender flag will be red if the gender is different for the same Fisher. Automated emails will be sent if data is missing or a flag is red. We recommend using a first name, last name, and nickname for creating the label. If individuals do not want their full names used, a last initial can also work. The name should be as identifiable and unique as possible to that individual. Different individuals should not share the same exact name. Buyer ref functions similarly to Fisher ref. A buyer should be listed for each admin 3 they are active in and should include the label, partner, admin 3 ref name, active, and gender columns. Within data collector ref, complete the label with the name of the data collector, associated partner, gender, and admin 3 ref name, where they are collecting data. The data collector may be listed multiple times, depending on which communities they are working in. Select Yes if you want the data collector to appear in the drop-down for the Kobo landings monitoring, landings profiling, household survey, or community profiling. The landing site ref contains the name of the location where catch is landed, also known as the landing site, and the admin 3 where it is located. The fishing ground ref includes the name of the fishing ground, admin 3 where it is located, latitude and longitude in decimal degrees, and the partner name that is associated with this fishing ground. There are flags for both admin 3 and partner, which are based on dynamic drop-downs. Remember to select Yes under active if you want the name to appear in Kobo Collect. Gear ref includes the local name of the gear for each species group. If multiple gears are used for one species group, then create multiple rows for each gear type. For example, if finfish is associated with multiple gears, create a row for each finfish gear. Select the gear global English name from a predefined list and write an English description of the gear with no spaces in the gear detail column. Species flag will be red if the species group does not exist in the species ref. Within species ref, partners can update the local name and scientific species. If there are different local names for the same species, partners have the option to specify the admin levels in their list. The label column displays how the species will appear in Kobo Collect. If the species name is unknown, the genus or family name can also be entered. If only the genus is known, type the name of the genus followed by SP, no period. If only the family is known, type the name of the family. The remaining columns in species ref are sourced from the length weight ref or LW ref based on the scientific species name. The LW ref is our primary source of species information. Here you can find the corresponding information for each scientific species, including genus, family, common name, habitat, weight, and length limits. This file also contains population dynamic parameters for each species based on length type, including maximum length, length at maturity, A, B, and K values. The min-max ref contains the minimum and maximum price of landings based on species group. Min and max should be completed using the local currency. Lastly, partners should choose the category, whether it is the price per kilogram or individual. To provide translated options for adding new data in Kobo Collect, the translations ref should be completed with the appropriate translation of each English row. Partners that work with us to manage and update reference files will receive email updates and notifications regarding comments, missing information, and flags. Always remember that you can leave us a comment in the details panel if you have any questions. In summary, partners are able to revise references files in order to update the available options in Kobo surveys. Dynamic dropdowns connect associated reference files and maintain accurate lists of information. Remember, dynamic dropdowns will be updated with newly added information after approximately 15 minutes. This diagram shows the dynamic connections between the reference files. For example, the species group field in Gear ref is a dynamic dropdown connected from the species ref. Finally, translators can add or revise language translations for the dashboard, Kobo surveys, Smartsheet messages, and guidance documents in Smartsheet Dynamic View. Translations are based on the English or EN column. Please continue to the next video to learn more about completing data validation in Smartsheet Dynamic View.